Hi YouTube, and welcome back to my Let's Play Sims 3 on Saturdays. Alright, so we are in the final days of Aria going to school. I have her here doing a little bit of socializing with some of her classmates after class. She was in one of those not rabbit hole classes, and here she's just kind of hanging out and chilling, and there's the school mascot, who I find terribly annoying. When you first move into a new house, he's like constantly coming by and dropping off university kits like all the time. Like, isn't one kid enough, or one kid per person in the household? Why do you have to keep dropping them off so often? Anywho, and then, you know, once you're back in university, he's just kind of hanging out with folks a lot too. And here, she's trying to like, she apologized and tried to console this person. Have that weird reaction to look at the mascot. He's doing the Gangnam style dance. I didn't realize this while I was playing, but as I was going back through and editing it, I was like, he's doing the Gangnam style dance. I think it's just absolutely hilarious that they actually have incorporated that into the game. Anywho, so yeah, so she actually decided she wanted to socialize, and so I thought I'd allow this interaction to continue for a while and things, and I thought it was kind of interesting, and she's gonna hang out with these guys, and then afterwards she has a party to go to, because Jeffrey Dean has invited her to, like, every single night he invites her to a party, so she's gonna go off and go off to the party here. Here we go. And surprise! Jeffrey apparently is a werewolf. Didn't find that out until this particular sequence when she first comes to the party and he's a werewolf because it's a full moon night. Until now, I guess there hasn't been a full moon yet, but I thought, oh, what the heck? Let's just keep going with it. At least he doesn't look like her dad as a werewolf. The other guy, one of the other students around here, who's a werewolf, definitely looks a lot like her dad did as a werewolf. So at least he still keeps his cool hair and everything. So I thought, what the heck? They've been getting along pretty well, and she's made the best connection with him that she had with anyone else. So who knows? Maybe the Swan women just happen to like werewolves. I don't know. It's a thing. So here I'm just like, you know, what the heck? Let's just keep going here. And she has a challenge here to kiss a sim. So I'm like, okay, let's see if I can get this challenge by kissing him. So we're just gonna keep going. And Jeffrey thinks Aria's flirty, and oh yeah, this woman here, she is apparently super jealous of Aria and her attention from Jeffrey. Apparently she has a crush on Jeff or something, and she's actually like a hated enemy of Aria's. And actually, Aria doesn't hate her, she hates Aria, so... But yes, I am aggressively pursuing this at this point because there's only a couple of days left. It's like Tuesday, and the finals are Friday, and so you know, if we're gonna have a romance happen, you know, I better hurry things along. So he seems to be pretty receptive so far with all of this. So, and it's like, oops, sorry, I gotta go over here. So it's like, alright, let's keep pursuing them. Let's see what else we can do. So I'm like, what action do we want? So I'm gonna heat of the moment kiss this time. The last time she tried this, he wasn't too fond of it, so let's see if he reacts better this time. Follow me over to the kitchen. There's a vampire drinking some of the vampire juice, and at first, look, she has heartbreak, and then he's like, ooh, he pulls her back into her kiss. I'm like, okay, that's a better reaction. At first he was like taken aback, but then he's like, oh, I kinda like that this time. So, alright. These people are like thumbs downing the interaction. It's like, oh, screw you guys. Go to a different room if you don't want to see it. Alright, so yes, we're going to continue the romance. And she continues to do well academically, despite the fact that she's like half asleep in her classes during the day, and then she's at parties all night long. And yeah, she's still getting good grades. So apparently she's, I guess she's smart or something. Even though I didn't give her the genius tree at all. Ooh, look at that kiss. they've added some new kiss interactions and romance interactions, and then you'll notice that we're fast forwarding here a little bit because they both kind of had to go use the facilities. So here I'm like, all right, let's continue this later. And I'm just editing out any of the more boring sequences. I mean, this is a little bit long at just shy of 20 minutes, but I had like an hour and a half worth of footage that I put together for this video, so. Alright, and so now she's asking to be his girlfriend, and he said yes, so they are now going steady. So here's a question I have, and I won't find out for a while, is what happens when she goes home? Does he live in her hometown too, or does he live in a different town? And will she still be able to keep dating him, or what's going to happen? I don't know. I have no idea. So it'll be interesting to see what happens once all of this wraps up and we take her home and kind of settle her back into life and everything. And like I said, we need to check on her parents and make sure they're alright. And then, I don't know, should I have her stay with her parents until the parents pass away? I mean, they're both pretty old, so they're probably going to pass away pretty soon. Or should I just kind of hang out for one episode with the parents? Oh, here, this is funny. So they're going to try and do a woohoo, and it's like 3:30 in the morning, and he's like, it's really late, could you go home, please? It's like he agrees to do a woohoo and then changes his mind because it's really late. And that's just a game interaction. So, and in here, I have her, this is actually 2 days later, so it's now Thursday. She was at another party the night before, but he invited her, but then he wasn't at his own party for whatever reason. I have no idea. And I just kind of skipped all the school stuff. And now she's just kind of talking to him and telling him about the fact that they had a fire in her dorm and stuff. But anyway, so going back to my question, should I have her hang out until her parents pass away and then relocate? Or should I have her relocate before then? Also, I guess if Jeffrey does go back to her town with her, or if he lives there too or something, I guess I should have them, like, get together and then move to another town, because otherwise, how is he gonna, he's not gonna move with her unless he's part of the household. So, what do you guys want to see me do with her, when it comes to that? Do you want her to continue her romance with Jeffrey after she graduates, and if she can, and should she hang out until they're living together or something, so they're part of the same household? Maybe we'll just have them live together first and be part of the same household, and then move. And should we wait until her parents pass away? So those are my questions to you guys. This is a Let's Play, so I want input from you guys if you're still watching. Alright, so this is yet another party. This is Thursday night party. This is after she got through with her classes and stuff, and she's absolutely exhausted. I mean, you can't tell from the icons and stuff here. I think I did have her have a short nap before she came to this party, but yeah, you can see she got 3 hours left now, and then she's going to be really tired again, so. But, yeah, things are going well. I mean, they're now going steady and stuff. I can't wait to have, if this thing keeps going forward, I can't wait to have him in the household so I can, you know, not have him be in werewolf mode when it's not the full moon anymore. I just kind of change it back because I think he's better looking as a human. I mean, he's not bad looking for a werewolf, but I think he's better looking as a human. Now she's off to, she got a challenge to do a keg stand, so she's going downstairs and he's gonna come join her and help her with the keg stand so she can do the challenge. And there's some people there who don't like her, probably because she's famous, or no, she's famous for being a child of someone famous. Yeah, I guess that's the one thing is her mom still hasn't fulfilled her lifetime wish of getting to level 10 actress yet, and obviously we haven't been able to do anything about that since we've been gone. So, you know, possibly, you know, that could be something I could kind of work on. Is help her get to her career before she passes away. I mean, she's about the same age as Betty White right now in terms of thinking of an actress, because I think her mom's in her 90s now, so I mean 90 days, but still I kind of equate their ages their ages in days to ages in years. One sim day equals like one year, one human year actually. I mean, you know, sort of kind of. But yeah, things are going well, and it looks like they don't age while they're at university, which I think is interesting too. And someone's thinking about Jeffrey. And we're doing more smoochies. And another opportunity. I'm like, nah, let's not do that one. We have more important things to do, and I'm not quite sure why I paused the game there, but alright, I think, yes, they are about to do her first woohoo. Aria's about to become a woman. Someone decided to streak there. It's like, yay. I haven't seen a lot of streaking since that very first party that she went to. Like, she streaked, like, right off the get-go, and, like, everyone else started streaking, and then they just kind of stopped. It's like I haven't seen a lot of streaking at parties since then. And she hasn't tried to either. I mean, that was entirely her idea. I didn't have her do the streaking myself, so. Alrighty. If you're hearing any hammering in the background, that's more construction of the house next door. Alright, so little Aria has now become a woman. And I think she's happy with her choice. But now it's like almost 1 a.m. and she has finals in a few hours. So she better get rested up, otherwise you know, who knows how she's gonna do on her final exams, right? So I'm like, nope. Nothing too interesting to do here. And he gets up, so it's like, yeah, it's time to go home, I think. I like how he is that wolf. He doesn't quite howl, but he's like doing what looks like a howl. And she does the stride of pride. Apparently they both enjoyed themselves. And I thought, yeah, I'd give him a nice kiss goodbye before we send her home. But yeah, it's time she goes and gets some sleep. But she can do her stride of pride on the way home. And she had a great kiss, because apparently he has the great kisser tendency. Alright, so this is the next day. She has finished all her exams. She now gets to invite her friends and family to graduation. So it's like, ooh, look at that. Mom's still around, that's good. Dad's still around. Might as well invite, you know, Jeffrey, even though isn't he supposed to be graduating today too? Or is he one of those perpetual students? And I'm like, might as well invite everyone. All her old girlfriends from high school. And her professor. It's like, alright, let's get those people invited. So So she just makes one single phone call and they're all invited at the same time. She wants to be worth more than $1 million. Well, that's an easy one. I can do that. I should send her to the shower, and oh, look at that! Here's her final report card, and she got straight A's. Look at that! Good for her, huh? So yay! Nice report card. And now it's time to shower and get ready for graduation, and she'll be going home fairly soon afterwards. But I figured I might as well include the graduation scenes here. I mean, you've kind of gone on the journey with me through, taking her through school, so I might as well get that completion. I mean, even when I was in grad school, and basically nobody except for my professor came to my graduation. My relatives, I mean, I graduated in December, and so no one wanted to come out in the middle of winter and things. My aunt and uncle and my half-sisters, nobody wanted to come out in the middle of winter and stuff, so I was like, screw it, I'm still going to the ceremony. I got my cap and gown, and I walked and everything. I like the sense of closure. It's one of those things that really kind of gives a nice sense of closure. So, and here she kind of decided she wanted to come out here and do some socializing. So I thought, why not? Give her a chance to chit chat with some of her old dorm mates before she heads back home. Because I have no idea if she gets to see them again or not. I was just checking to see if her report card was in her inventory, but it's not. It's like, okay. And then it's like, she was like, I want to play with the leaves. The pretty fall leaves. It's almost winter now. I was like, alright. Let her play with the leaves. She deserves it. She worked hard. She got straight A's. Well, she actually partied hard more than worked hard. But whatever. She got straight A's. She deserves a little fun. Alright, and now we're heading to the graduation ceremony. And it's over here in this one, gymnasium looking hall. And they're changing into your caps and gowns. There she is in her cap and gown. So I guess that's the arts colors on her hood there. And for those of you who aren't in the U.S., I don't know if you guys even do graduation ceremonies or not. And I know not all countries do, but anyway, so the graduation ceremony's done. It was a rabbit hole again. And now she gets to choose another trait for herself. And I kind of looked at it for a couple of seconds here, and then I was like, avant-garde. That sounds right for, she has a degree in fine arts, and she deserves to become an art snob at this point. I figured that one made the most sense for her. So, and then I noticed that, oh, look at that, Mom and Dad are here. I think some of her high school friends are here too, but I'm like, okay. And Jeffrey is here as well in his silly formal wear. But I thought she should spend some time with Mom and Dad. She hasn't seen him in 2 weeks. So, and then I thought, oh, maybe give him a little attention too. Because very, very soon she's going to be, basically she's not going to have a choice. She's just going to go home. But, yeah, make sure that she acknowledges that her mom and dad are there. Yep, and here we go, on our way home with our suitcase. Don't even get to see a moving van like we did on the way out, which is interesting. Alright, term is over. And I could enroll her in the second term, but I think I'm going to decide not to. I think just her bachelor's degree is enough. And then this happened in the game. Basically, the future portal shows up because I have Into the Future installed. I'll play with that again in the future episodes. Thanks so much for joining me this week. Until next week, take care. Bye-bye.